Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video I'm going to be doing my 5 to 8 week gym guide recap for Tone and Sculpt. I am on the intermediate guide. If you haven't seen my previous two videos, then I will link them down below in the description box, which will have my starting video and my weeks 1 to 4. So today's is going to be weeks 5 to 8, so I'll do a recap of all the workouts that I've done, my starting and ending weights that I lifted during the workouts, and then talk about what was most improved, least improved, and any goals that I might have set for last month, and then I will do my measurements and my progress shots at the end of the video. So as I mentioned in my last video, I am doing the 5-day gym guide. However, I'm only doing 4 days because I don't tend to do the circuit workout unless I feel up to it. I attempted the circuit workout for weeks 5 to 8, I think it was last week, and it's very hard. It's very circuit based and a lot of body weight exercises, and it's just not my jam. I don't like it very much. I prefer lifting weights, so I don't do it that often, and I tend to sub it for something else or just take an extra rest day, which is what I usually do. And so the main workouts that we have are quads and calves, push day, pull day, and glutes and hamstrings. So 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days. So we'll do a breakdown of the different exercises that I did for each workout, and I'll give you my start and end weight for the weights that I lifted during those workouts. So we will start with quads and calves first. I will preface this by saying that I did skip 2 of the quads and calves workouts from last month, so from weeks 5 to 8, just because I was having so many issues with my knees. My knees have become very clicky after the first quads and calves workout that I did. The quads and calves workout for weeks 5 to 8 is very squat heavy, so it's pretty much every variation of squat you could think of in a workout. There was no other sort of workouts in there, exercises in there other than squats. And I don't know whether it was a combination of my form or just too many squats, but it really just knackered my knees, and since then my knees have been quite sore, or like the tendon above my knee has been quite sore. So I skipped the week 6 and I skipped week 6 and 7, and then attempted 8 when my knees felt a bit better and they sort of got sore again. So I'm having to substitute squats for something else, or at least doing like box squats at the moment. So it's not great, but it is what it is. So I've got starting and ending weights. So what I started on a week 5 and what I ended on week 8. So I basically got 2 workouts in there for that, so we'll go through it. So the exercises were barbell squat, split squat, front squat with kettlebell, jump squat, barbell squat again, but it was a pyramid set, sumo squat with the kettlebell, and then dumbbell calf raise. So yeah, like I said, quite squat heavy workout that I did. So for the starting weight, I started on 13.5 and ended on 13.5 for the initial barbell squat. There are 2 barbell squats in there. One is a pre-exhaust exercise, which basically is you do a high amount of reps in order to exhaust the muscles so that your muscles work harder during the workout. So I think it was 20 reps that you did as the pre-exhaust. So I kept that pretty light just to exhaust the muscles for the rest of the workout. Split squats, I'm still doing body weight split squats. It does say to use dumbbells, but I am not there at all with split squats. Split squats are the devil and I don't like them very much. And yeah, I'm sticking to body weight for now for them. Front squat with kettlebell, I started on 5 and ended on 5.4. I probably could have gone heavier, but like I said, my knees have not been great, so I didn't want to push it with where weights were concerned. Jumping squats is obviously just body weight. I didn't use any dumbbells or kettlebells or anything for that. Barbell squat, which was the actual main barbell squat during the workout, was a pyramid set. So for a pyramid set, you basically go up in weight. So I think it was 6, 8, 10 and 12. So you start from your highest weight that you can load on the bar and do squats, and then as you progress through the sets you lower the weight to be able to do extra reps. My heaviest weight for that was 31 for week 5, and on week 8, just because my knees were shot, I actually lifted less, so I was on 23.5, so a minus 7.5 for that, which isn't great. Sumo squats with a kettlebell, I started on 8.1 and ended on 10.8, so a little bit of a difference in there of 2.7. Again, I think my legs probably could have gone more, but I'm being very cautious of my knees at the moment, so I didn't want to go higher than that. And dumbbell calf raise, for some reason the app isn't keeping track of my weight history, so I don't have a starting weight for that. And I ended on 8.1 with a kettlebell just held in my hands. Again, probably could have gone heavier for that, but I was getting quite crampy calves when I was doing the calf raises, so I kept that quite light as well. So overall, not great. The lower body days for week 5 to 8 sucked, basically. So that is it for that workout, so we'll move on to the next one. So I guess we may as well get the leg workouts out of the way, so we'll do glutes and hamstrings next. This was slightly better. So for glutes and hamstrings, it had good mornings, barbell hip thrust, split squats, sumo squat with a kettlebell, stiff leg deadlift, kettlebell swing and barbell squats. So for good mornings, I started on 9.5 and ended on 19.5, so a difference of 10 kilos, which I'm quite happy with. Barbell hip thrust, I started on 44.5 and ended on 53.5, so a difference of 9 kilos, which is quite good as well. Split squats, like I said, are the devil, so I did body weight for them. Sumo squat with a kettlebell, started on 8.1, ended on 10.5, so a difference of 2.7. Stiff leg deadlift, started on 48.5 and ended on 53.5, so a difference of 5 kilos. So again, it's going up, so I'm happy with that. Kettlebell swing, I started on 8.1 and ended on 12, so a difference of 3.9. And then barbell squat, I started on 23.5 and ended on 28.5, so a little bit better than the quads and calves workout, but not massive difference with the big compound exercises. So we will move on to upper body days next. So we'll start with push day. So for push day we had dumbbell seated lateral raise, dumbbell shoulder press, military press, barbell incline press, barbell bench press, tricep kickback and kneeling diamond push up. So for dumbbell seated lat raise, I was at 1.13 at the start and ended on 2.27. Dumbbell shoulder press, again, I did 2.27 for that and ended on 2.27. The problem with this is that when I was doing my warm-ups, I think I maybe should have just used a very, very light weight for my warm-up, and I was using the same weight that I would if I was doing a normal workout, and tired myself out to the point where I then had to use a light weight use the same weight that I was using for the warm-up as I was for the actual workout. So my arms were quite tired, and I feel like when my arms are tired and I was trying to do the shoulder press, I wasn't able to even lift the 2.27 without a struggle, which was quite disappointing. So I will bear that in mind for next time, that I should use a very light weight for the warm-up and then obviously step that up for the main workout. Military press, I did 9.5 at the start and ended on 14.5, so a difference of 5 kilos. Barbell incline press or incline bench press, I did 12 and then ended on 14.5, so a difference of 2.5. Barbell bench press, which is just when the bench is flat, that was 18.5 at the start and ended on 23.5, so a difference of 5. Tricep kickbacks was the same for both, so I did 3.5. I feel like it's really I've not got much strength in being able to kick the actual weight back with my arms, so I think my triceps are quite weak, so yeah, that was that. Then kneeling diamond push-up. Now this one, I already struggle with push-ups anyway. I do them from my knees because I can't do a full push-up at the moment, and diamond push-up is a very, very foreign way of doing a push-up to me. I usually have my arms like sort of outside the shoulders and I push my arms outwards when I do a push-up, whereas obviously with a kneeling diamond push-up you try to keep your arms as sort of tight to your body as you can. So I really struggled with that even on knees, so I ended up doing like a how do you call it, like a incline push-up against the wall in diamond shape. So for now it was just body weight against the wall at like a slant basically, is how best I can describe that one. So that was that workout. Not too bad. A couple of them were 5 kilo differences, which is I'm happy with. Weights are going up in that regard. Then the last workout is pull day. So for pull day I had dumbbell inverted row, dumbbell single arm row, dumbbell lat pullover, dumbbell upright row, and then barbell close grip bicep curl, and then barbell normal grip bicep curl. So for inverted row I started at 6 and ended on 8.5, so a difference of 2.5. Single arm row I started on 6 and ended on 11, so a difference of 5 kilos, which I was absolutely chuffed with. Dumbbell lat pullover I started on 6 and ended on 8.5, so a difference of 2.5. Dumbbell upright row, so you basically hold the dumbbells and pull up to here. Started on 3.5 and ended on 6, so a difference of 2.5. Barbell close grip bicep curl, I started on 9.5 and ended on 14.5, so a difference of 5 kilos, which I'm happy with. And then barbell bicep curl, the same weight, so 9.5 and 14.5, so a difference of 5 kilos. So overall I think I've made the most progress on my upper body days, which is quite different to last month's progress because I was quite strong on lower body days. However, like I mentioned, my knees are, I don't know what's wrong with my knees at the moment. They're very clicky, very sore, like I said, above the knee, so on the quad tendon just above the knee is quite sore. Not when I'm walking about, just when I bend at the knee, so if I squat down to get something from the cupboard or when I'm doing squats, for example, it's quite sore. However, I am going to have to substitute that at the moment for something like squatting to a box, which doesn't seem to cause any pain at all, so I don't know whether it's because I need to work on my form or because I've pulled it or whatever, but for now I'm just going to have to take it easy and find some alternate exercises to do for that for now until hopefully it heals up. I do have a set of knee sleeves that I bought which seem to make a difference for the second workout, and then also I read up and there's a patella knee strap that you can get that goes under the knee, so I've got both of those to sort of try out. If things don't seem to get any better, then I'll obviously have to go and see a physio, but hopefully either of those help and substituting the exercise so I don't put as much load on my knees for now. So we'll see how that goes for next month, because obviously I've still got quads and calves and my glutes and hamstring days in my plan for weeks 9 to 12, so just have to see how they go. However, I obviously know in my mind that I might not be able to lift as heavy for those days, just to sort of help the knee recover for now. In the meantime, I am quite pleased with my upper body progress. I do feel like I'm getting a lot more strength in my upper body and my arms particularly, so that is quite good. So yeah, strongest is probably upper body this week, weakest is lower body. Still would be like to be able to hold some dumbbells during split squats, but split squats are really hard. one of the, I'm looking at my notes, sorry. So I had mentioned that I wanted to be able to do a full push-up, but that's just not an option at the moment. I've not got the strength there yet, so I'm still working on that. I did mention that I wanted to be able to do abs after every gym session, which I have actually been doing. If you have seen my goals for 2021, I mentioned that I wanted to do abs after every gym session. If I'm in the gym, then what's an extra 6-minute abs? So I have been doing those every single time I've been in the gym, and I am noticing a difference already just from like the last 20 days of doing 6-minute abs, that I am able to do exercises or not have to modify as much for some of the exercises and things like that. So that's going quite well. I also mentioned about skipping, which I haven't done as much, but hopefully I'll pick that up soon. It's just that we started the Kickstart on the Tone and Sculpt app in January, so that's quite full on top of the main workouts, so I haven't done much skipping. I mentioned about cardio, hopefully getting some more cardio in, which I am. I'm doing the C5K, which I have started my series on the channel, so I'm tracking that as well. I'm currently just about to finish week 2, so that's good. So I have been running a bit more consistently. I've been running 3 times a week. So yeah, I think that's it. We're going to finish up with the progress shots and measurements, which I will insert the footage of now. So I have reviewed the progress shots footage for this month versus last month, and I personally don't see any difference whatsoever with regards to anything changing, but that might just be me being critical of myself. I'm not too sure. I guess let me know whether you see any changes yourself. Measurement haven't come down, which is a little disappointing because it's been a couple of months of like no measurement changes or measurements going up like they did at Christmas. I was hoping that the measurements would come back down. I thought that that was due to bloating, but I guess not, so that's a little disappointing that they haven't come down. But we move on. The mental side of things and the mental and positive changes that I've experienced from training and doing the gym guide sort of makes up for the lack of measurements not coming down. However, I have been a bit more consistent with my calorie tracking and things like that, and I have tried to make sure that I'm in a deficit. So if things don't sort of change over the next month or 2, I am going to have to sort of look at other options just in case there's something wrong and there's a reason why I'm not losing any weight, because if I'm sticking to a deficit and I still don't see any changes in measurements and things like that, then I'm going to sort of lose my mind, which I am a little bit already because I haven't seen much progress over the last couple of months. Probably due to no fault of my own because I'm eating too much, but if I'm keeping track of my calories and it's not coming down, then obviously I'm going to have to look into other options. Anyway, goals for this month. I want to drink more water because I think it will help with muscle recovery. My muscles have been quite tight. I have been doing my massage gun dates, if you will, to try and relieve some of the soreness and things in my muscles. I'm taking my Curans, which I do every day anyway, which are really good for sports recovery and boosting energy and things like that for sports. So I have been taking those, but I would like to make sure that I drink more water. I have been making an attempt today to drink more water, but I feel like I haven't made a dent. I have a 1 gallon bottle of water that's got like times on it for when you should have drunk water by, and I think by 12 o'clock lunchtime I was still at 7 a.m, so a gallon of water is quite a lot, so I don't know whether I'm going to stick to a gallon, but to drink as much water as possible is the aim. I obviously still have my goals of doing my 6-minute abs after every gym session, so I want to make sure that I keep doing them. I obviously still have the kickstart, so I don't want to make any other extra asks, if you will, because I'm already doing my 4 main sessions, my kickstart, my 6-minute abs and my C to 5K, so I think anything more I might risk burnout. So at the moment that's manageable. I am pushing some of the kickstarts back, so I'm not doing them every single day, but I did kick too many back and ended up doing 4 today, so I'd like to not do that, so I'll be a bit more consistent with the kickstart challenges would be nice. Other than that, it's literally nutrition is a focus for this sort of cycle, and we'll see what sort of progress I make over this month. Otherwise, like I said, I'll have to have a think about what I'm going to do next. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then give it a like and subscribe to my channel to see more of my gym guide updates, my C to 5K, my monthly check-ins. You can click the notification bell to be notified when I upload. Other than that, I hope you're all having a good weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in my next video.